Hi guys, welcome back. Um, so after yesterday's calamities, um, that was really gutting. I was up till just gone one, trying to work out what the hell was going on. Hi CJ, hi Ryan. As you can see, I'm just checking this file because I've just opened it twice, and it keeps shutting itself down. Um, Let me just check this is working. That's weird. That's because 2 seconds. That's needs to go down there. There you go. I thought it was weird. I couldn't see your chat. I know. I've been at work today and it's been horrible because that's all I've been thinking of. Um, I'm going to send a message to Mark in a little bit and just check he's alright. But I hope everyone else is okay. Just doing a quick couple of checks. So yeah, main thing, my main kind of goal today is to have this computer working again. Hi Richard, welcome to the I won't swear, the cluster. Um, 2 seconds, the wife's phoning me.
Mic off. Mic on.
Sorry about that, guys. Boss lady was phoning. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is sort this absolute cluster out. Um, because yeah, it annoyed the hell out of me yesterday. It wasn't working. Now that's not working. Apparently I've got no viewers watching, but you're all watching, so I don't understand that. Computers, eh? You gotta love them. Um, Richard's been helping me all day. On Facebook, I've been thinking of different ideas. I've currently got the 1080 back in that I had before. For watching it, that's fine. They're going to watch an absolute mess. Um, yeah, I've got the 1080 back in that I originally had in this computer before I set the 2080 in. Um, and I'm going to see if that sorts it. Hi, Mr. Snowman. Hi, Jonathan. I think you said hi a minute ago. I did miss you, I think. Apologies. So yeah, I'm gonna run this, see if it does anything. I'm hoping that this runs and it doesn't stress. Hi, John Rambo. I'm hoping it doesn't stress the computer out. I'll be alright, Jonathan, as long as this goes the way I'm hoping it does. If it doesn't, this could get really messy. And yeah. So I was up till 1 o'clock, like I said, going through, checking all the software, making sure everything's okay. Um, Deleting it, downloading it, just to make sure I've got everything perfect. Um, Everything looks fine. So what I've done is swapped the graphics card over, downloaded the drivers again for the 1080, and already, yeah, there will be a lot of beeping, but I can change it to PG at the end. It's alright. Um, Already I can see a massive difference because the GPU, just with this running, is only using 30%. So what I'm thinking is either I don't have a big enough power supply in this to run it, or I need the extra power lead because at the minute I've got 2 power leads to run 3 sockets. So that's validated. That says it's working. So yeah, go through all this. So yeah, I've got 2 PCIe's running into the graphics card, but one splits and then goes into the graphics card. So what I'm thinking is that one there is getting overloaded. That's where I've got the 103% from yesterday usage, and that's why the computer had a massive poo. I will have spare Richard tomorrow. So if what I'm planning, as long as I can get the game back open, because doesn't seem to want to open today. So I'm just going to let it go through the motions, just see if it was that me rushing it. So yeah, if it's that, then all I need to do tomorrow is connect up the extra wire that's coming tomorrow, plug it all in, and do another test tomorrow night. But that keeps doing that. Um, C drive, C drive. Thread. Anyone know what thread is? Hi Nexi. Temp file, resume threads. That looks like the C drive has got a problem. Would you say that's a Codemasters issue? But then again, it's saying C drive. So I'll send that. That's what I've been doing, is just sending this report off every time. Let's just check where I've got this downloaded, because have I been an absolute tit? No, it's installed in my D drive. So what I could do is uninstall this, put it back in. I wonder if I can run it on. I can run it on DX11. So what I'll do is I'll try and run it on DX11 because this is a DX11 card, not a DX12. That could be where my problem is. So we'll try that. A few quid, mate. If you give me 2 grand, you can have it. Minus the graphics card, because I'm not selling a graphics card. That went a bit stuttery, I know that, but it's loading the game, so as long as I'm, yep, so that still works. You'll give me a tenner. It's not worth it. Yeah, because it's loading it in DX11. Because I've got a DX11 card in, not a DX12. So I think that could be why the game was shutting down. No, in my luck, that's probably why the game's shutting down. I just looked in the folder and saw DX12, and I thought, hang on, this is a DX11 card. There you go. There's my. That's why it wasn't loading a minute ago. That's very stuttery, isn't it? That is very, very stuttery. So it's just downloading its content. Is that stuttery your end, guys? Oh yeah, I'm dropping frames. Give me a second. That's because everything's on ultra. So when I've stuck the new graphics card in, it's decided it wants to go back to So I promise I'm not waving at you guys. Max frames per second. No, that's right. Um, Good thinking, Batman. Turn that on. Heavy Rain. I'll put it on my favourite track. If I can find it. There it is. I love the French track. I don't know why. Already that's settled down and I'm at 60. So my GPU at the minute is pushing 75% already. See, even with me turning that down, that looks insane, but I am dropping frames again. So the load on the GPU at the power, the GPU, is 102%. Why would that be? Graphics card to 80 degrees, that's perfect. Well, 102% is fine, that's okay then. I'm slightly dropping frames in the OBS. See, I'm slightly losing audio as well now again in my headset. Richard, are you thinking it's motherboard like I am? I got a really bad feeling it's the motherboard. Number of tests 75. So if I lock that, that's going to run fine, isn't it? That one, just lock it. Something in the middle is misfire. Yeah, something doesn't. It does. Yeah, it's starting, but it doesn't want to completely go. Sounds like me at work sometimes. Frame. So I'll lock that. VSync. Nope, wrong button. So we'll VSync it. So that will help us. It's weird because now my thing is only at 30 frames. I'm running on the wrong screen, that's probably why. Give me a second guys, sorry. Let's give that a whirl. I got different scenes for different things. So this is my scene for, just let it sort itself out. This is my scene for racing. Doesn't look much difference, but it is. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go solo. Time trials. Pick a track. Definitely not Baku because that's a horrible track. I need like an open one really, where I can just absolutely destroy it, just to see what it does. That's my dog yelping.
Mic off.
2 minutes, guys.
Mic off. Mic on.
RAM name, hard drive, you know what I mean? Okay, Richard, that'll be perfect. I didn't try Project Cars. I thought first thing I'm going to do is swap graphics cards. I'm hoping it's just the computer's not got enough power to push to 2080. So if I run this solid now for an hour, like I plan to, and it doesn't cut out, I know that my graphics card hasn't got enough power to get that running. I think. Yeah. So if this runs smooth now, I know the graphics card doesn't have enough power getting into it to run it. If it completely kicks me out again, I know it's motherboard related. But for me to do that, I need to run some laps. I gotta be. We'll go Australia where we were last night. Just because. Yeah. I did enjoy it last night when I was running it. So the dog decided he wanted to have nightmares for some reason. That's why I had to disappear. Right. I just realised you guys can't actually see that chat because it's in the wrong place. So we'll just move that a sec for you. There you go. So let's go. Flying lap. Oh. No, round again. Should we restart? Oh, I can restart that, that's alright. Why do I feel there's something off that shouldn't be off? Traction. No, we'll try it with that. Oh! Seems to be running alright, doesn't it? Note to self, don't do that. Assists. So no a clutch on. So what graphics are we running now? So we've got VSync on, so that's sorted that out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it up again a bit, see what it does. And then I'll do another couple of laps, then turn it up again. Right, okay. So I'm kind of happy with that, so we're going to turn it up again. I will max the game out again. Just see what it does. I have a funny feeling it is not enough power to run that card. If it's that simple. Are you off, John? So this is the game now maxed out. Okay, have a nice evening. Game's a bit stuttery. Just let it do its thing. Right, so with this graphics card I can't max it out obviously. So we'll turn it back down. Uh, I wanted to turn the frame count on, but I can't because I have to come out. Uh, so what I do, I'm going to come out of the game and then I can turn the frame count on. So at the minute in the world I am 458 or something on that track. It's alright, I suppose. I'm never happy with stuff like this. So you can actually get a super license on it, but I'm not that good. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn the frame count on. In game, bottom right. High contrast. Okay. Bottom right, so it'd be over there. Apologies, there's a lot in and out of games, but the big one for me is checking that this computer is running right. If it's simple as new PSU, put that in, happy days. Then I have had an offer for a 1600. Nothing fancy. But if that solves my problems, then yeah, sometimes you've got to do it. Sadly, I've not got any PSU wires. If I had a PSU wire, I could run it now and see if it's actually working. But I don't have any. I won't have any. Have one till tomorrow. Because that one's got them all built in, so I can't get anything off of that. So, right. Let's see what this super license is about, shall we? So I've got the frame count down the bottom. For some reason, I'm only getting 30 frames in game. That's probably why my head hurts a bit. Graphics. The graphics? Yeah. So, V-Sync's on. That's all working. It's a very demanding game, this. So I'm going to run it on ultra low and see what happens. So in game as we speak, I'm getting 32 frames. How weird. Let's jump in project cars and see what I get on there, shall we? Well, actually, I'll jump in the old Formula 1. Last year's one. I can compare them a bit then.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, so let's try this out, shall we? Instantly, straight in the game, 50 frames. at 60 frames. So that's a good sign. So that means to me that its power supply, I think, is really bad because you doubt yourself for ages. So the only thing I could try now is putting the 2080 in the other computer and seeing what it runs at there. Because that's running a 550 watt. But that's got 3 pins, 3 PSUs in it, PCIs. I don't think I'll be able to reach it over here, that's the only problem. Or the other option is I take that card out, put mine back in and see what happens. Decisions. Because everything's running spot on. Really clean, looks good. Yeah, I've just gone dark. GPU utilization was at 100% during that last game. Right, tired. The cores are running maxed out, utilizing them to what they need to be. So considering that's a 1000 watt at the minute on there, I'm not using all of it, I don't think. Just checking. A few bits quickly. Cores are fine. Temperatures on the CPU are fine. CPU itself running perfect. I generally think it's that my graphics card isn't getting enough power. And if it isn't, that's a massive bonus because that's an easy fix. Well, it could be. Depends what happens when we put the other one back in tomorrow. I'm just deciding what to do. I'm going to have a quick look on this other computer and see if it's got. So it's definitely got one because it's got one stuck out at the minute. Like I say, the only problem is it's going to be hooking it up. But I'm sure I can get it in there somehow. This is only running an i5 if I remember right. Don't worry guys, I did disconnect the power before I opened it. So we've got one running up there. This is a 550 as well, so we've got one running straight in there. That's one PCI. We've got that running up there. So this won't actually run it either because it doesn't have enough power cables. And the annoying thing is I don't have one where I can, as they say, plug and play. But sadly this is all
Mic off. Mic on.
yeah, this is all integrated, so you can't remove any wires to put into a different computer. It's a bit of a bugger, really. So I can't even test it on this, like I was hoping to. So just put the sign back on this one. Make sure you put things back how you find them. I was about to try and plug the graphics card in, then leads into the graphics card. Realise there's no graphics card. So what I'm most likely going to do is turn this off. Take a quick picture of what everything's running at. Wise. And then I'll reopen the stream, run everything back up, and see what it does. Just make sure there's nothing untoward. My biggest thing is that I think I've got to have 3 cables running from the PCI into the graphics card. I think. Unless anyone knows different. Just check something else. So I've just done some research. See if we can change over. There we go. On a forum that was posted this last year, and it states there that you have to have 2 8-pins and a 6-pin. So So I'm just having a quick look. So the last thing I possibly need to do is run my antivirus. Jay, I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm lost. Thanks, Sam. I love you too, mate. So we'll do a full scan, and I'll do it live. Hopefully this comes up as 0. Hope all is okay. Are you having a freaking giraffe? You want me to come up there and slap you? My day today has been crap. No, it all started yesterday night. All started last night when this computer decided it didn't want to be a computer anymore. It just wanted to be a frozen mess. Basically, everyone in chat could hear me. I could see chat, but all of these screens froze. I lost all the power to my USBs. Then I regained the power to the USBs, but the screens froze. I'm now back on the 1080 to see if that is going to help or hinder. And you didn't reply to my message. Motherboard issues. See, that's what I'm thinking. Richard Thomas is sending me dirty texts again. He needs to stop that. I keep telling him. Everyone keeps saying it could be the motherboard. Originally, Mark thought it could be. Yeah. You need to talk to the boss, do you? So yeah. So this computer at the minute is just that's completely fair enough, mate. So yeah, I have a new PSU ready in a basket that I have been offered. It's a 1,600 for 200 quid instead of 400. Been used once, plugged it in, guy said it was overpowered. He was using a 980 on it. God knows why I wanted that. If this comes back clean, then I'll be really happy, because that means there's not a virus in the system. But in other ways, I'll be really miffed off, because that means there's a problem with the computer. And if it's a problem with the computer, it means money, potentially. And after the amount of stuff I've actually got this past week, and with the holiday I've just booked, I've had a fair bit. Yeah, Sam, it's always there, mate. Unless it sells on eBay the next week or two, I can't see it. Has anyone ever heard of EVGA? Supernova power units. Does anyone know what they're like? Are they good? Are they bad? Or are they ugly? I love it how they bring up a massive power unit, yeah, and then they stick an a 35 quid motherboard on there. So are you having a giraffe? Oh, just quickly shut this game a minute. Only because the volume's getting on. I'm back. I'm back, guys. Stream died. Guess what? Computer died. So the whole computer just locked up. And then basically it came back on. So that pulls me away from the graphics card. Next problem is, if it's not the graphics card, what the hell is it? Problem is, now I'm streaming on my phone, and yeah, I've got to try and hold it. So let's turn this around. I don't know how to do that. That one. So yeah. So we sorted one problem. Well, we haven't actually. So, to me now, it's not my power unit, and it's not my graphics card. Can't be. Because I lost everything then. I lost the sound, I lost the keyboard. Does anyone know where you find the crash document at all? I can't remember what it was under. Performance monitor, is it? Nope, definitely not in there. Resource. So I'm good, Ryan. So now I've got this one up. Just to see if there's anything in there. Bless me. So my CPU is 100% at the minute, and I'm not doing anything. So what is using so much CPU? Corsair service. Truck books, yeah. I have a funny feeling that this could be something that I'm not even going to be able to sort out. Let's check to see if there's any updates on this. I've gone in the wrong one, haven't I? What a dick. Yeah. We'll do a quick stress test on the CPU, because that would show anything. It's sat consistently at what it should be. Now, I don't know if anyone's very good at sorting things like this, but I'm not. So I'm just doing a quick stress test on the CPU to see if there's anything there. It looks really good. There's nothing that jumps out to me that is broken. Don't know if we can click and... I'm not going to mess around with many settings because I don't know what I'm looking at. But all I'm doing is a quick stress test on the... what's it called? Doodah. On the CPU. So we'll stop that. Didn't chuck anything up. So we'll bench the CPU. The main thing for me is, one, I can't stream and enjoy it. 7.32, yeah, it's about right. And two, don't want to do that. And two, I can't enjoy it. So that looks really clean. There's nothing wrong with that CPU. 100%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Norton again. With performance. We're going to do a quick file cleanup. It's get easy enough because there's nothing in there. Optimize the disk. We'll go through the settings quickly. So this is defragging it. If I can't sort this out, then I'll have to speak to the boss man next week and just see if there's anything he can do to help. If I've got to go up and drop it off and then collect it in a week or two, it's what I'll have to do. It's going to cost me 100 quid in fuel, but at least he knows what he's talking about. Originally he said potentially the motherboard is knackered, but I think that's the last time when it went dead. I put the original what's it called, hard drive in, and I've actually stuck that other hard drive in Ellie's, and she's not had a single problem. So it's not hard drive, it's not operating system, because I've just cleared it all off and put a new operating system on. It's not that. So that leaves us with CPU, motherboard, or PSU.
and I haven't got anything here to be able to take off and put on. The only thing I could do is take the PCU out of Ellie's, plug it into this one and see what it does. The only problem is a massive chew on to do it. That's the only other thing that I could possibly try. And then if it still breaks or shuts down, I can eliminate the power supply. That leaves motherboard, CPU. CPU, if you look at all the things I've just run, it looks good. Leaves motherboard. The motherboard, I believe, is an underlying issue. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I'm talking about here. This is taking a while to defrag. It's a bit of a worry. Or defragmentate, whatever you want to call it. Performance. Security. So that's running at the minute. I'll do a quick scan. Just do a quick one, just to see if it chucks anything up. It'll just check the main ones. But there's something that it doesn't like. And yeah. Whatever it is, it's becoming a pain in my posterior. And it is for you guys, because I can't stream and show you the games you enjoy. And that's the one thing that's annoying. I've been streaming 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. Enjoyed every minute of it. No, I've not been streaming that long. 2 weeks on this Monday just gone, I've been streaming. And yeah. Since then, that's when it's been going horribly wrong. I think my chat's frozen. No, it's not. Let's come back. So yeah, there's no threats. It's so there's definitely no viruses on it. So that's out of the equation. I believe the motherboard is shagged. Problem is, if it's shagged, it means a new one. See what the CPU temperature is a minute. He says. So the CPU temperature at the minute. Hi Cody, hope you're okay. It's 36 degrees. Earlier it hit 40, that was it. So that temperature there was 40. This was running no good. Thanks for popping in, much appreciated. Mark's replied to my comment on Facebook, so I will have a look. So yeah, oh, my chat's up there as well now. So yeah, so Mark has just sent a quick message or notification. It means operating system, but I got new Windows in. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm going to go through this for the next hour or two. Just see if I can find anything else. Because, yeah, something doesn't like it. So I'm going to check on my hard drives. unless the M.2 has a problem. Haven't thought about that. Could have a problem on that. So I need to have a look at that. But sorry for blabbering on. Hopefully I'll be back on the next week, within the next week or so, streaming again. Once I know what's going on, I'll update you. I'll put it on my YouTube posts, or put it on Mark's community to say I'll be back up and running. But for now, no gaming, no YouTube, no nothing for now. Apologies guys, but as soon as I get back on, I'll be back to normal. Thanks for popping in guys.